I found out my boyfriend has 4 other kids. I, 22F, have been dating my boyfriend, 29M, for about 6 months now. We met working together and were just casual for about a year, but decided to make it official when I found out that I was unexpectedly pregnant. Now I'm 27 weeks along and he's just now opening up to me about his past relationships. I knew he has had girlfriends and such before me, but yesterday he told me that he has kids too. He's never brought them up before, so he must not be involved at all. He has 3 sons ages 7, 6, and 4 and a daughter that's 5, all with different women. This obviously hit me like a ton of bricks and made me seriously question our relationship. He's the one that really wanted to keep our baby and make things work, so I decided to give him a chance. Overall, things have been really good between us, but obviously now I feel like I can't trust him. He didn't go into detail as to why he's not involved and just said, it wasn't working out. They didn't want me involved at all. There must be so much more to it than that, but when I tried to ask I just got the same answer basically, and he kept saying, the past is the past, let's just move on, and how it's different with me. He said he doesn't pay any child support because the mothers didn't want him to, and that he doesn't even talk to them. He's never been a bad boyfriend at all towards me, but I'm just really worried that our baby together will just be another number to him and I'll end up on my own. I asked for my space and I'm at my parents' for now, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to know that this will be different. Honestly, if it was me, I would hunt down his ex-GFS and find out exactly why he's not involved with his kids. I would also check to see if he has a criminal background. It's not different with you. He's the common denominator. Keep questioning everything. This is a pile of red flags. Sorry you're in this situation. You're probably about to become a solo mom number 5. Be prepared for that to happen. The mothers didn't want him to pay child support? I call BS. He's going to leave you too. He is a serial impregnator. This is his new relationship. No disclosure of really critical information. Accidental pregnancy. I would put money on him stealthing you. You'll have the baby and he'll move on to the next. This is a toxic masculinity thing. Get a lawyer and get his signature on child support now, because he's gone. If he doesn't talk to his exes, doesn't that make him a deadbeat dad? I don't understand why single mothers would say they don't want child support either. Something about his story does not add up here. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna treat you and your kid like he's done with the others. You better prepare yourself for the worst. Why do men like this never wear condoms?
Oh no.
I know someone like this. He's on number 8. Prepare yourself for the worst. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family. Not saying break up with him now, but recognize the signs and know when to protect yourself and child. He has 3 sons ages 7, 6, and 4 and a daughter that's 5, all with different women. This man knew exactly why he wasn't open about his kids from the beginning. Please do not ignore this huge red flag. He didn't go into detail as to why he's not involved and just said, it wasn't working out. They didn't want me involved at all. If he's a decent guy, he would have gotten custody if he wanted to. He said he doesn't pay any child support because the mothers didn't want him to, and that he doesn't even talk to them. One mom? It happens. All of them? He's not telling you the truth. He's never been a bad boyfriend at all towards me, but I'm just really worried that our baby together will just be another number to him and I'll end up on my own. You don't know him well. He's hidden 4 kids from you. There's more to come. The past is the past, let's just move on, and how it's different with me. BS. At this point, I'd lawyer up and figure out custody and child support if you want to keep the child. This man clearly can't be trusted. It won't be different with you. He will leave when reality, aka a screaming baby with a loaded diaper and a partner who isn't fun because she's exhausted, sets in. Bummer that you hooked up with clearance rack Nick Cannon. A deadbeat is going to stay a deadbeat. They don't change, don't expect them to. 27 weeks is 6 months. Did you get pregnant on your very first date? It does seem shocking to learn something like this. But I don't know what to tell you. It seems far too late in the pregnancy to end it now. But you could consider giving it up for adoption. I think this is a pattern of his. And maybe you should reach out to these other women and hear what they have to say about him from their own mouths. I wouldn't trust what he says about them. Yikes on bikes. So this guy abandons women and children and makes no effort to have a relationship with his kids. Pays no support. So now you know what to look forward to. He's 30 and has 4 kids going on 5 and he's a deadbeat. You're next. I'd talk to an attorney and figure out what you need to do to ensure he's on the hook for support. And I'd take some parenting classes and seek therapy for yourself. I really do hope all works out well for you, but it doesn't look awesome. So, quick story here. My son's father was a few years older than me and we got pregnant at 19. I remember when we first started talking, he was drunk talking about how he hooked up with some girl at a party years ago and she got pregnant later and the kid looked like him, but he never found out if it was. I was 18 and didn't think much of it. Fast forward. I'm 19. Have a baby. He's horrible, abusive, an addict and I leave him. He dips. Never reaches out again nor pays child support until it was forced by me getting government assistance. Looking back now with a 9-year-old son, I can see the red flags. Please be careful. You may find yourself in the same situation as these other women, and I find it extremely hard to believe that not one of those women wanted child support. If you get any type of government assistance in the U.S., common for a single parent, they automatically have you claim child support for a child even if they are not on the birth certificate. It's a process, but they can claim the child or are forced into a DNA test. Sue, it's fishy. Just keep an eye out for any additional red flags and make sure you do not fully depend on this man. That is what I did in the beginning, and it took a lot to get my life back on track for my son and I. 4 different women all decided they disagree with the idea of child support and turned down legally obligated money for their child? You honestly believe that? I guess that's why these 30-year-olds go after 22-year-olds though. Have you met his family and friends? It's time to track down at least one of these women, so you can learn what you are in for. Did he break up or did they? What about child support? 1 kid a year with different women seems weird. You are having a kid with a deadbeat. He will be saying the same thing to his next baby mama. As soon as the baby is born, you need to establish child support immediately with the courts if you are getting social service assistance. This is to make sure your child is taken care of first before the others catch on. It will be a matter of time before you are on your own. Dudes like this keep getting women. Just boggles my mind how much sex appeal someone can have. I know a similar guy like this. 3 kids. 3 different women. Just keeps going out there and spreading his seed. Really mind-blowing how some guys are that attractive. Looks like at some point you're going to be a single mom too. Has he offered to go to any doctor's appointments and offered to buy any stuff for the baby? Offered marriage or some sort of living arrangement? He's done this so many times and hid this from you, probably because he might do the same to you. IDK, this is so sketchy, I would think twice about being with him.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.